And welcome back to the journey to the FarLands. We have a new day here, so let's open up, take a look out. Matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do something before I take off. Make up a couple of beds. And a boat, just in case. Oh yes. Okay, let's see. Let me check my sound settings here. All right. This is curious. I'm not hearing anything. Well, okay, no creepers here, so we'll just close this off and proceed to the west. And I think I better start grabbing up some more wool. I noticed how low I was getting. All right, there's a few more over here. All right. We're on the way through this really wicked looking mountain range here. So we have another day, another couple of days to go here. Get some more progress to the FarLands. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can get through here. Okay, this is a bothersome issue. I'm not hearing any sound. Okay, the Windows sound is up, but the game sound is not working. This is, well, that's a case of heart failure waiting to happen. Well, let's hope nothing sneaks up on me that I have to hear in order to save myself from. All right. It's really peculiar about the sound. I think I need to stop the recording and maybe stop and restart Minecraft and see if that'll fix it. So, head out here into this desert, park on a derp tower for a second, and I'll be right back. Okay. Well, the sound is working now. Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but it is somewhat disconcerting, especially when hearing something approach you is something that can save your neck. Really interesting sand mountains. Hello, spider. I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a close to the surface dungeon? Now the sound is too loud. Wait a minute, that might be my headset settings now. Well, he's not getting any closer, so onward. Well, there you go. Natural derp tower in the desert. I'll just keep my sword handy just in case. That spider was probably underground. I just didn't dig in the right direction far enough to actually spot him. That's okay. We'll have plenty of opportunities for spiders. And skeletons and creepers and zombies. And another dancing sheep. A couple of them. 3, in fact. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, it filled in. It looked like a keyhole or something drilled right through the mountain. Awesome. Well, let's see where we're at today. I checked before starting, and Minecraft right now reports the world size at 61.17 megabytes. And Windows reports it at 63.1 megabytes. So it's definitely growing. And let's see. There was some questions in the last episode in the comments. All right, let's go ahead and waste a boat. Let's see. Mr. Steve Adventure asked about how to get Minecraft, and is it free to play, or is the game free to play and stuff like that. It's not actually free to play. There is a demo version, I understand now, that you can get from Minecraft.net, but the demo only runs for, I believe, 5 game days, and then it stops and you have to buy it. I forget what the price is, honestly. I honestly don't remember. I'm sure somebody in the comments will know. I got Minecraft back at beta 1.3 and got it for a discount at the time because it was beta. And I believe then I paid about, I think it was a little over $21 US for it. It looks like land is going to keep generating and not let us get around here. Well, maybe. As I understand it, I think the demo is like pretty much fully functional for those like 5 Minecraft days, and then after that you have to buy it in order to keep going. but I personally think that it's probably one of the best gaming investments I think that I've ever made. Very much well worthwhile. This whole open world, do anything you can imagine thing is really pretty cool. Okay, looks like it's time to pole up for the night. So right here on the beach is a good place. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry if my answer about the game wasn't all that great. The demo version was developed long after I started. It's a fairly recent thing. And I've never actually seen it myself. Keep picking those sticks up again and again. There. Anyway, let's see. I'm not sure quite how to pronounce this. IFNY has several questions. Do I have a Steam account? No, I don't. I've actually never been on Steam. I can't exactly say why. I just never have. What other games do I do besides Minecraft and Kerbal Space Program? What are my favorite games of the past? Let's see. I can go all the way back to the early 90s. I believe it was around 91 or 92, sometime in there. Oh, for crying out loud. When the first so-called modern computer game that I was into was the original Doom. That was it ran in an MS-DOS environment, because this was before everybody and their brother had Windows. And it was pretty good. As a matter of fact, it was about the really big deal of the day. And back then it came on 5 1/4-inch floppies. How many people out there remember 5 1/4-inch floppies? I used to have hundreds of them. As a matter of fact, I still do. I don't know if they still work or not. I haven't had occasion to use them in years. As a matter of fact, right now I don't even have a device that can read them. But, from Doom, let's see, later on I got a hold of Doom 2 for Windows 95. And that was pretty cool. And let's see, after that, the original Quake 1. And that was really a blast, literally. And okay, just a second here. Okay, that's better. I was drowning myself out. And Quake 1 was really good, and it took me a while, but I finally did get to the point where I could clear all 4 chapters. To get through all 4 chapters in hard mode. Out of my way, chicken. Oh, ninja water. And that was pretty cool. I got it out recently. All right, not the original Quake one because it would never run on a modern computer. But after seeing some of the Quake videos that Zen was doing with Co, I looked it up and I got N-Quake, and oh man, it surprised me just exactly how much I could fail at a game that I used to pretty much own. Well, not quite own, but I did pretty well at it, put it that way. And I spent hours just the other day failing at it big time. It took me, well, I think I played at it for about 2 or 3 hours, and I never even finished the first chapter. Never mind getting anywhere further than that. And of course, a year or two later, or whatever it was, after I got a hold of Quake 1, I got Quake 2. And I did finally, after a long time, manage to get to the point where I could get through the entire game and even find most of the secret levels. But it was a challenge, and I think part of that was I didn't have as much time to play as I did before. It takes a lot of play time to memorize all the maps and all that, at least in my experience. And there was a cool add-on, a cool mod that I found for Quake 2 a while back, a long time ago, back around in that time. I'd love to find it again. It was pretty cool. It was Transformers Quake. Basically, somebody had reskinned the enemies to look like Decepticons, and the player was reskinned to look like, in single player, the player was reskinned to look like Optimus Prime. And one of the neat things about that mod was that you didn't need the underwater breathing apparatus, because of course robots don't breathe. And, you know, complete with transforming into vehicle mode to get around and move faster and so on. I think some of the weapon models were changed. It was pretty cool. I'd love to find it again. I've looked a few times and it seems to have disappeared off the internet, which strikes me as really kind of strange because the internet really never forgets anything. If it's out there once, somebody's got it somewhere. Let's see. I never did get Quake 3 or anything like that. I think I've played Quake Live a few times, but not enough to get any good at it. Not even close to getting any good at it. One of the things I had a problem with that was the times that I did play it was the field of view is so wide that you can almost see behind you when you're looking in front of you, and that just kind of warped the view so much it made me dizzy looking at it. So I never did play very much of that. Favorite games? Well, the ones that I listed are in the range of favorite games. I've also been into strategy games. Let's see if anybody remembers Starflight 1 and 2. It was a kind of a role-playing strategy adventure type game. Turn-based, I think, basically. Well, it was a single-player game, though, but still. In 1.2, that's going to grow up to be a ravine. That looks cool. Almost like a natural chunk error, if there is such a thing. But let's see. Another one I had a lot of fun with was something called Space Empires by, let's see, what was that called? Yeah, Malfador Machinations. I think it's still around. It's gone through several revisions. I started with Space Empires 2. I've played 3 and 4. And this was a turn-based strategy game. You had to research technologies and design and build ships for various purposes, for attack, defense, colonization, and so on. I remember playing many hours on that one. I've still got it around here somewhere. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to get it out again someday. I once had a game of Space Empires that I believe it went for well over 1,000 turns, which what am I digging out the world here? Okay. All right, let's get this blocked up. And I'm going to go ahead and do something crazy and make up a couple of beds for tomorrow. Whenever tomorrow actually happens, that's not a bed, it's boats. Ugh. And a boat. Collect up the workbench. Finally get rid of these. There. And there's a spider hanging around, so we'll deal with him in the morning more than likely. I'll have to remember that he's there. Anyway, this actually went by faster than I expected it to, so be back again soon with the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.